I was impressed with the clean and tidy setting at the firm-grade wine-making store. The manager Kuya gave me a very good walkthrough of the winemaking process. If you're interested in making wine yourself, I believe you will enjoy watching this video.
The firm break. Yeah, this is our establishment. This is the front of the house where we keep all our kits and do all our transaction up front, and the wine is made in the back.
Okay,
Come with me.
good.
After you purchase your kit, it contains wine juice and the ingredients to make the wine. So we take it in the back where we have our fermentation buckets and our carboy in which we age the wine. The fermentation buckets, we take it down, we clean, sanitize the buckets, we add the water and the bentonite to the water, and then we add the juice to it and tap it up with water. Then you would put the yeast on it,
Okay.
we'll close the lid on the bucket, and we put it up top to ferment, and that takes anywhere from 8 to 14 days.
Right.
After fermentation, we rack it down to the carboy. There's another ingredient in it that is used to stop the yeast from growing. So we put that in there to finish the yeast, and we let it sit there and age until it's time to filter and bottle it.
Oh,
Degas, filter, and bottled.
how long have you been operating this business?
This place has been operating for 7 years. I've
7
been
years.
bottling wine for about 12 years.
Oh,
I
okay.
started bottling, and then I decided to purchase the place and operate it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Is this a requirement to keep the place so clean and tidy like this?
Well,
or?
you should. You should. It should. I mean, like, it's your place and people are coming in. You should be proud of it and keep it in the way that it's attractive.
So how many batches of wine we can bottle each time?
It takes approximately half an hour to bottle your wine. So it depends on how many bottles you have. Then you give yourself at least half an hour to bottle it.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's already washed.
Wash, but I'm going to rinse it out again, and then we're going to sanitize it. It is sanitized with a sulfide solution that is used to kill the bacteria that affects the wine yeast. All the water that is used is filtered water.
Oh,
All the
okay.
water is filtered water.
Oh,
So it's already washed, so we just rinse it.
Right.
This is a sulfide solution that is used to sanitize the bucket.
wow. Have to be very careful, right?
Yes, that's why a lot of people do it here, because it takes a lot of preparation.
Oh,
I mean, like, this is something you can do at home, but then you need the space and all the sanitization to do it. Anything that is going to touch the wine, we sanitize it. Anything that's going to touch the wine. So that is done.
okay.
We're going to make the wine. Use a little warm water for the bentonite.
Okay.
Have it dissolved. And in your packet,
Okay. Why do people put oak in Chardonnay?
well, in the old days when they made wine, to store it, they put it in the oak barrel.
Right.
And because it's aged for a long time, it usually absorbs some of the flavor from the oak,
Right.
So people became accustomed to it and become one of the desired feature in making wine is oak.
Okay.
But now when they do it, they make it in a little packet and you can add it right away. You don't have to age it to get oak anymore.
Yep. White wine, I don't see too many people putting oak in there.
It comes in the kit. Comes in the kit.
Oh,
So that's the bentonite.
is the oak better or not better?
It's taste. Depends on your taste.
Okay.
But it adds to the body of the wine, to the flavor of the wine. It's a little bit oaky.
Let me see. Maybe this time put the oak in there, and I want to see how it tastes. I usually don't put the oak.
Put the whole thing in.
Good
Good morning. Okay. Just saturate the oak a little bit so that it sinks.
Mm-hmm.
If not, its powder is going to be floating.
Right.
But it will eventually sink.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to be a movie star. Mr. Ho is filming me.
Wow, I'll put it on YouTube, and then will be
There you go.
2,000 people come tomorrow.
There you go. So the yolk is in, along with the bentonite. So now we add the grape juice.
Is that a white wine?
It's a white, yeah. So we don't waste anything. We put some water in the bag, wash it out, and pour it inside.
Oh, good.
Now, the bentonite, the oak, and the juice is in the bucket.
Okay.
We're going to top it up with water
Okay.
to get it to 23 liter, and then add the yeast. Alcohol.
Right.
So you just put it right over the top, all over the top.
Over top.
Why it's pouring?
Oh,
You got to sprinkle it all over.
oh,
Sorry.
oh, okay. Oh,
It'll still work, but you have it all concentrated right there.
okay. Oh,
And that's the process.
oh, very good. Very good.
So if you shake it, you'll drown the yeast. You don't want to drown the yeast. You let it work by itself. It'll work. It'll automatically work. But it's nice if it's all touching the water. But eventually it'll get saturated and sink. So we'll get there. But it makes it easier for you. spread it out.
Okay.
Once again, anything that touches the wine, you sanitize. It's already been washed and put away, so now I just sanitize it.
Right.
Rinse and lid.
Oh, okay.
Now, for the yeast to work, it has to be without oxygen. So you lock it in, but then when the yeast start working, it releases carbon dioxide, so that has to come out. So we put an air lock, and the air lock allows air to come up and nothing to go in. This is the bucket that we keep all our sanitization solution in, and all the air locks are kept in there. So some of that. So, that's the air lock. Allows carbon dioxide to come out. When it starts
Right.
working, you'll see it popping. None of those are popping yet. That's it. And then we put it up
Oh,
ferment.
oh, okay. Very interesting.
Oh, what's the name? What's the date?
Today is the first.
The first,
It's going to go the 1st and the 29th.
I mean,
And that we use after it's fermented. We got to take it down. We got to stop the yeast from fermenting. And we got to clear it with the solution in there later on.
Oh.